In my life, some of the most rewarding experiences that I've had are doing things that I never thought that I would physically be able to do. That's the reason why I wanted to do one water race the first time. Now, obviously, the second time is a little bit different because we attempted and we failed, but it's only a failure if we didn't try again. Now it's just another opportunity in order to accomplish that goal and finishing one water race in 2025.
This race is a beautiful, dark beast.
It's the hardest race in the world.
I'm not quitting.
One of the toughest things humanly possible.
What is the ultimate proof of human capacity?
Basically, I was born and raised in Southern California. So this right here, the beach, this is where I grew up. Right now, we're in Laguna Beach. It's one of the most beautiful places to swim because there's all these dynamic coves and there's the rocks and the kelp forest, and you can swim with the seals and you see dolphin and fish. It's beautiful out here. So I started out as a lifeguard when I was 16 years old. It was my first job. And a lot of the times you're trying to prevent accidents from happening instead of responding to things. And that really does translate over to some of the strategies that I use in some of my races, is trying to predict what things could go wrong, plan for contingencies and plan for ways to avoid those, and set your preparation so that they don't actually happen. So in a beast like one water race, anything can happen. Things can go wrong, the wind can pick up, chafing can occur, hypothermia can set in, and it really is all about the planning and just organizing that chaos. It's cold today. It's chilly. In California, you can swim outdoors year-round, which is very nice. I'm kind of spoiled for that. Sometimes maybe I'm too lazy to get in the ocean and then get all sandy and change, or sometimes if you only have 90 minutes or 60 minutes to swim, you just jump in the pool, get your workout in, and get your training. I've been connected to the ocean and swimming my whole life. A lot of it stems from, just like my Hawaiian heritage and background there. My middle name is Aukai, and that actually means one who travels by water. So it's kind of fitting. Growing up in the water, been a water baby my whole life. Still wanted to be connected to that, so I became a reserve lifeguard, and I work basically weekends during the summers, so I can still be out on the beach and enjoying the ocean. I can't even imagine another state that I would want to live in because I need the ocean nearby. Where I live, there's actually pretty quick access to mountains as well. I can snowboard and surf on the same day if needed, and the year-round climate is wonderful, so I couldn't live anywhere else. During one water race in 2024, we felt really good. I think we were up in front with some of the top teams. We were moving well.
Shocker, I'm cold. I'm just trying to get ahead of the night and as the temps cool.
And then we had some obvious medical issues to deal with, which were things that we could have planned better for.
No, it's just so raw. I can't do anything about it.
Once Kayla's rashing, started picking up, that's when we kind of knew we are in a lot more trouble than we thought we were in.
Once it starts, Kayla just there's honestly not a whole lot, we can do.
I just don't want to disappoint you.
We've all done swim runs, we've all done longer endurance events, but nothing can really prepare you for it. It's something that's completely different and so foreign to any other experience or any other race that I've ever done, and I think anybody's ever done. The great thing about one water race is that they have a live feed, and so you can go back and watch the entire race. So what I did is I sat down and I watched every single episode in order to further refine our strategy for this upcoming year. So going down. All right, zipping up. Last year, one of the things that I was really thinking about a lot is transition time between swimming and running. What I didn't realize about one water race is that the time savings isn't on getting your goggle and caps on and zipped up and your buoy and your pole buoy and your paddles already in a split second.
Well, let's skip.
Okay, so we're just swimming all the way to the past this island. It's more being able to shorten the communication time with your support person on the boat.
We're aiming for the rocks behind us.
So that they know which route you're going to take and you know which direction to swim.
Go.
I got that completely wrong last year, and looking back, I cringe a little bit because I realized that that's not what one water race transitions are like at all. There's a little tradition in our family. It's Saturday mornings. We go grab bagels on our patio. It's nice and sunny this morning, so it's gonna be perfect. Hey guys, I got bagels. Bagels! My son Keikoa yesterday was asking me, he's like, how do you work with computers and you're a lifeguard and you also teach class at church? You're doing 3 things. And the only way that you can get all of those in, including training for swimming and running, is to make sure you plan out your day and plan out your schedule. Go!
Yeah, it's just part of who he is. From the very beginning, I've noticed he has a very logical mind, very stepwise and thinking about, he approaches everything with what's the best way to do this.
My mom loves to tell the story about one day after doing the laundry, she found me in front of my dresser refolding my laundry and my clothes and putting it back in the drawers because apparently I didn't like how she did it. So it's likely just part of my DNA. Okay, got it. All right.
And he uses that in everyday life, from planning a trip to what he does at work. And something that's funny that we do in our family is every time Kawika spills something, it's like, oh my gosh, he spilled something. This doesn't happen, it happens once a year, because even when he's carrying food or applying a sauce, he's thinking about the best way to do that.
I will admit that my personality is one that if I evaluate a problem, I'll come up with what I think is the perfect solution or the ideal solution. But I also realize that when you're working on a team, there are differing opinions. I can be humble enough to know that I'm not the only expert in the room, and that other people may have better ideas that work better for them or better for the team as a whole. Because really, as a team, you need to come up with a strategy together and agree on what our approach should be.
So those sort of things help so much.
In our hearts, all 4 of us know that we're able to complete one water race. Once we evaluated what went wrong and we have a strategy that can overcome some of the pitfalls that happened last time, we're very excited to go embark upon one water race again.
For me, the mindset of loving the grind is sort of on the enjoying it, finding joy in the process. Pain is inevitable, but the suffering is optional. And be fully present in it, I think, is important to dedicate yourself to whatever the task is that day.